What's up guys, it's Meaty Mike, my name's Mike and I love meat. Fire up your smokers because today we are cooking some ostrich meatballs. Also, special collab with my buddy over at Baby Cook That Thang's channel. He's got some awesome recipes, you gotta check him out. He's also doing his own take on a meatball dish. I'm gonna link him in the description. Tell him Meaty Mike sent you. Let's do it. All right, so we are diving right in and making our ostrich meatballs. We have 2 pounds of some beautiful ground ostrich meat. We have some spices here, some stuff we're gonna add in, so let's get at it. We have 2 teaspoons each of some paprika, some salt, some ground coriander, and some cumin. Then we've got 2 tablespoons of some minced garlic. I have 2 small red onions that I put in a food processor, but I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it and mix it together and add it as we go. We'll start out with about 1, and we can mix it up. We're gonna have some good ostrich meatballs. I'm gonna put the rest in. So, 2 small red onions. All right, looking good. Then I got 1 egg. Almost dropped the breadcrumbs. Easy, people, don't get too excited, all right? Relax, everything's gonna be okay. So crack your egg. Oh, shit. That's all right, come on, little buddy. We'll just get you right back in there. Here we come to save the day. All right, and then we got a 1/4 cup of some breadcrumbs, seasoned, and half of a lemon. I'm gonna just squirt some juices on, yeah. Mix it on up. So we have our ostrich meat mixed together here, which is gonna form our meatballs. You can make them however big you want. I'm just gonna eyeball it and just make whatever size looks good, I guess. That looks like a good meatball. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, so I got 13 beautiful meatballs with our 2 pounds of ground ostrich. You can make them however big you want, and that's gonna determine how many meatballs you get, so it's all up to you. From here, I'm just gonna put them on a grate, put them in the fridge for about 2 hours, let them firm up a little bit so they can keep their shape, then we'll go pop them in the smoker. All right, I just took my ostrich meatballs out of the fridge. They've been firming up in there for about 2 hours. I just put a grill topper on top of my grill rack here. You don't have to. You can put them right on top of the grill rack itself, but sprayed my grill topper down, spaced the meatballs properly so they can cook evenly. Let's go throw it on the smoker. All right, so we got our smoker set to 225, some apple wood chips rolling for these ostrich meatballs. The time it's gonna take to smoke your meatballs is all gonna depend on how big they are, so I'm going straight with our internal temp. With ground ostrich, we're treating it just like ground beef. We wanna pull them at 165. But I got a plum sauce that I wanna add to our ostrich meatball, so I got my Inkbird monitoring our internal temps. When it hits 155, we're gonna come back out and add our plum sauce, so stick around. So our Inkbird's going off, we got a 155 internal temp. Let's take a look at our meatballs. And that's a beautiful sight. So we're gonna get our meatballs out of our smoker, put them in a pan lined with foil. And now we're gonna add our plum sauce. I've used homemade sauces for past cooks, blueberry barbecue sauce for kangaroo tenderloins, cranberry sauce for wild boar sausage, but Kikkoman's plum sauce is delicious. I'm not even gonna make my own because this is really sweet. It's got a really heavy plum and ginger flavor. It's amazing. So I'm gonna just dump this right on and get a good coat of sauce on our meatballs. I do have another jar here. All right, now we're just gonna pop this pan right back in the smoker. We'll keep it at 225 and we'll pull it when it hits 165. Our ostrich meatballs are complete. We put the plum sauce on the meatballs, put them back in the smoker, pulled them at 165, finished it off with a little bit of parsley for presentation. Perfect. Let's dive right in and try our ostrich meatballs. Still nice and juicy on the inside. The plum sauce is perfect with all the spices that we added to it, with that apple wood with this ostrich. It is a bird, but also keep in mind it is considered a red meat. So yes, it is comparable to beef, but it also has a little taste of veal in there. It's a good mixture of the two. I don't think I'm ever gonna eat beef meatballs again, as long as I have ostrich on hand. If you're curious about trying ostrich and you can find it, highly recommend it. Put some plum sauce on it. You'd be surprised how tasty it is. You're gonna love it. Stay tuned for the next video.